the sawmill expanded, with paper production and a power plant, demand for transportation increased. So by 1841, the British Transportation Company struck a deal with Mr. Treefeller, and Manseille was connected to the outer world by rail. In 1843, Manseille got its first passenger station, allowing citizens to reach Paris and London in less than a day of travel, whereas before it took almost 3. Oh, the wonders of the Industrial Revolution. Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, where today I'm gonna build some trams. Between episodes I modified this model and made some different versions with props and trees and most importantly of course trams, and I modified the model a little bit because for some reason the asphalt is a little bit moved up in the default model, so I moved it down so you can actually see the trams and you don't get this weird coolness on the junctions. So I can create some trams today. First of all, the thing is of course that I need to remove the bus line. Stinky old bus line, it's gone, everyone's very unhappy about that. And I'm gonna replace it with some trams. Okay. I don't know why it's so incredibly laggy to replace trams. That's a little bit weird. Also, yeah, let's go correctly. I think it's to do with the height crosswalks mods, which I don't really use, but it's required for the road controller mod, the node controller mod, I mean. So that's a little bit of a problem. Where am I going with this road? Oh, I guess I can make a turn here. Sure. Okay. And then of course I want to go to the industrial district over there. By the way, I replaced all the existing roads with my version, which doesn't have the weird glitches at junctions. I don't know if I can release these to this workshop, because I did mostly base them on someone else's work, so I don't know if that's possible with copyright, but I'll see. Maybe I need to ask the original creator of the Paris street if that's okay. Because I really love the textures, so I really wanted to use that. Oh, I did also create a bridge version for specifically for this. Look at that. And now it has trams. Where is my tram roads? Where is it? There it is. Oh, I think I'm gonna go straight here. That makes more sense. Those are all... Oh, what just happened? Okay. Oh. That's Oh, that's a little bit worrisome. I guess it's okay for now. Let's make this a nice smooth corner. And let's make the cobblestone version over here. And then I need to add a turn somehow. I guess that will do. I also, of course, need to add a tram depot. I can add that on this side. I do think I want to put it in the industrial district. Over here. Then I need to add the tram. I did have this one. Oh, except that it has catenaries. I can't remove them. Damn it! I guess I can do it like this. With, a concrete version. And then do it the same as I did with the other one. I guess I'll just put some gravel on top of it. And then add some gravel myself. Like this. Remove the remove the decals from the rail and add them over here. And then, of course, it's time to add the tram stops. One over here, one over here, one over here, one over here, one by the farms, and then several in the city. All the way back, and I want to have horse trams. And there they. Okay, that's a terrible color. Let's color the line white so the horses aren't pink. And there we have it. And as you can see, I added some tram props and made the road a little bit smaller here. added some props in the prop editor, in the road editor, and now we can follow the tram. And there goes a blue horse. That is probably a bus line that got removed. Some bins on the road, I added those. Oh, I see a little problem over here, and that is that this note appears to be floating. That looks slightly better. Maybe move this a little bit up. Also just trees on the roads. Move it inwards. You a little bit inwards. You a little bit inwards. And there we have it. The first tram line of many. I'm sure of it. Next up is filling in the rest of the houses. And for that, I'm gonna do a time lapse. So see you at the end of it. that I have a bunch of new houses and a new plaza. And looking at the demand of the city, I think it's also time to let the game running for a bit, so the game can catch up, build new houses, adapt to the houses that are already there, educate some people. So I'll let the game run for just a moment. Okay. I think, looking to all these icons, that the first thing I'm gonna do is build a water tower. Go away with your hints. A water tower. Why is my mouse? Okay, glitching out. I don't know. Let's see. I think I want this one. This one looks very, very cool. I guess next to the water makes sense. Over here. That should solve all of that. And that's the water crisis solved. And looking at demand, I think it's time to expand the industry slightly. Also, I think these have a little bit of a problem with materials. Although I don't know what materials. Can I take a look in this one? Maybe this one won't spawn? Farming looks okay. Oh, it's ore. I apparently disabled ore cards from spawning. That's my bad. This should fix it in a bit. But yeah, let's build some new industry. I don't know where I want to expand to. I didn't really plan for this. Okay, let's add some roads first to the industrial area. Maybe one next to the power plant over here. Or maybe, better yet, a little alleyway along here. That's moved a little bit towards here. And then along the rail to here. I guess I can upgrade these roads to concrete. Then I can add some roads to the back of here, I think. Oh, I do need to remove those trees in a minute. And then I can go to... Why are these buttons switched? That is so weird. Oh, it's normal again. I can add some factories. And there's also something weird going on with my mouse. I have to open and close the window. I think Ploppable Ryko Revisited had an update and it broke something. I don't really know what. But I can still add some buildings. Move the roads a little bit closer. All surrounding it. Maybe fill this with concrete. Okay. Then I think I need to add some buildings over here. An old warehouse. This thing. I guess I can also take a look in here. Take a look at the global industry that I have enabled. For example, this one. That's a pretty good factory. Except that it has parking. And I do not want parking. But I can put some trees over it in just a minute, I think. So let's get Leafy Garden, my very favorite hiding tool. Add them all over here. Maybe add a little bit over here. Then get some actual trees. Maybe one here too. One here. One next to the rail line. A few here. And that is a bunch of new industry. I also noticed that there is a little bit of a crime problem here, so let's also put down the tiniest little police station I have. Come here, come here. Ugh. Close the window like that. Maybe this road glitched out a little bit. I don't really know why it isn't working. So let's rebuild it. Maybe also connect it over here. I really should enable snapping again. And I guess I can put a little tiny factory slash warehouse in here. I do know I have some tiny warehouses. Not that one. I guess that's not really thematic, but good enough. Let's add some trees too. Generic trees to the back of this. I mean, I'm not gonna create some horrible dirty city. I want to add some trees, of course. Maybe some there too. Some there. I want to make a nice city. One that probably didn't exist, but I mean, it's city skylines. I'm not building an actual real life city. So I can do what I want. Next up is probably adding some roads around here. So my plan is to eventually turn this area into the city center. I guess I could already start doing that by removing the farms and plan some roads over here. But I do quite like the farm for now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. But eventually this farm is gonna go. It has to. This not a good farm to stay there. I guess I want to continue this road and have like a junction over here, one that goes here and straight into the city center eventually. So let's do that. And that does also probably mean that I either have to raise this rail or lower this rail, because I don't want to have a level crossing with an avenue like this. That's just asking for trouble. So I guess it's time to get the rail out. Remove catenary. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Do I have other ones? Maybe this one? No, I don't think that's gonna work either. Those are even smaller. No. No. Ugh, that doesn't look good. No, no, no. Oh! I do want to use that bridge eventually, but I don't think that's the way to do it. That is the perfect one. Do need to remove the wires. But yes, that's what I was looking for. Make it a little bit more smooth. And then I guess I'll make it turn to there. And then I think I'm just gonna smooth out the landscape around here and eventually fill this with buildings so you don't even notice the slope. Okay. And then I also want to add a road that connects to it from this side. This junction looks terrible, but if I make it sloped, it suddenly looks pretty good. Move this a little down. But I do want it to eventually go that way, this road, so either I am gonna have to make a double crossing, or I need to connect to it exactly under here. I can math. That could work. If then I continue this way. This is incredibly laggy to do for moving these roads. Move this a little down. I guess then I want to make this sloped, and I want to have very big corner offsets. Next thing is moving this . That's the plan. Let's smooth the terrain out again. Move it all down. Smooth, 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 smooth. Connect this to the outside world. Connect this around the edge of town. The town is not going to be amazingly big, I think. I'm just going to fill roughly this area in. That's still pretty big, of course, but it's not as big as my other towns I made so far, because, well, it's too much tedious to build all these buildings and but the town is probably not going to be as big as my other towns. Just around here, fill this in. Still pretty big, but it's not amazing. And well, it's because it's a lot of work placing each of these buildings individually, and it's already pretty laggy. So I think filling this in will be plenty. For now, I guess I'll let the game run for a little bit. Apparently, the buses are just allowed to turn over here. Ah, no, they're not. That looks a bit weird. Let's see if this junction works. Yes, okay, that looks fine. And that still works. Next on the list is let's fill in this little area in a time lapse, and I think that will be all for today. I'm just gonna fill this in, and then that's it. Let's do it. And there we have it. A bunch of new houses, a bunch of shops, even some shops under the train, under the railroad. Now, of course, everyone has to move in, so that's gonna cause some temporary problems. In the meanwhile, I want to replace these old things too with another tram line. Delete. Everyone is very unhappy about that, but don't you worry. I will build a brand new tram line. I need to add some there. Maybe no trees along the plaza over there. And then over here, a bridge. And for now, I will just add some turning circles. Some very ugly ones, it's temporary. And eventually I will build a bridge over here too, and continue the tram line along to here. Make it a circle. I need to add some over here too. Some temporary lanes, and just as a detail I will add some not this one, this one. To indicate that the road needs to continue on later on, as if it's still under construction. Yes, let's actually create a tram line. Tram, connect. Of course, I wanted to be horse trams, and 6 vehicles is a little low. I want 11 vehicles, sure. And I think they will be coming out purple, and not entirely what I want it to be. So now they're grey, and that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and to close stuff, I will ride the brand new Tramline 2 all the way to the end. This is Tramline 2, right? Yes. See you next time. Bye.